Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, Elias sir.
Yes, good morning, madam.
Vijaya Miss Anna sir. Good morning, sir.
ജെയിംസ് എന്തുകൊണ്ട് വിശേഷം?
സുഖം തന്നെയാ സാറ്.
സുഖം തന്നെ. ഇന്നൊരു സ്പോർട്സ് ഡേ ഉണ്ട്.
സന്തോഷായി സർ.
അതിനകത്ത് എന്നാണ്ട് വിശേഷം വേറെ? മോളുടെ കല്യാണം കഴിഞ്ഞല്ലേ?
സാറേ
എന്നോട് രാമേന്ദ്ര സാർ വിളിച്ച് പറഞ്ഞു.
കോവിഡ് ആയിരുന്ന കാരണം എല്ലാരും വിളിച്ചില്ല.
സാരില്ല, കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ഞാൻ പോകുന്നില്ല മിസ്സേ, ഒരിടത്തും പോകുന്നില്ല, കല്യാണത്തിനൊന്നും പോകുന്നില്ല. പിന്നെ വേറെ വിശേഷമൊന്നുമില്ല. ഓക്കെ
ഇല്ല. ഓക്കെ.
Good morning, all. Shall we start with the program?
Yeah, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Children, you can start.
Sports. improves our competitive spirit, brings our life into top level of brilliance. Hi all, a fabulous morning to everyone. I believe that everyone present here is doing good and super excited about today's program. As you know, today we are celebrating the National Sports Day. Sports and games are always special to us. Every year on August 29, India celebrates its National Sports Day. It is the birth anniversary of Major Dhyan Chand, the hockey player who medals in Olympics for India in 1928, 1932 and 1936. Prayer. Prayer is not asking. It is longing of the soul and listening to God's voice in the depth of our heart. To enlighten our soul, here comes our junior head girl, Parvati S. Nair, for prayer.
ഓം ജഗദീശ രക്ഷിക്ക ഞങ്ങളെ എന്നും മഹിതമാം ഭക്തിതൻ ദാനമങ്ങേകി മനതാരിലെന്നും വിളങ്ങട്ടെ ശുദ്ധി സ്ഥിരമായി വളരട്ടെ ഞങ്ങളിൽ ഭക്തി സമഭാവ സ്വർഗംഗതന്നീരൊഴുക്കി ഹൃദയങ്ങൾ സ്നേഹാദ്രസാഗരമാക്കി കൈകോർത്ത് യോജിച്ചു മുന്നോട്ടു പോകാൻ സകലേശ ഞങ്ങൾക്കു സൽബുദ്ധിയേകൂ.
Next, I invite our senior head girl, Bhavya Rakesh, to deliver the welcome speech.
A very good morning to one and all. A warm welcome to everyone to this session. August 29 is celebrated as National Sports Day in India. It is the birthday of the legend Major Dhyan Chand, who was one of the greatest sportsmen who ever graced the game of hockey. It gives me an immense pleasure to welcome you all to this auspicious session. I consider it a great honor to welcome our respected chief guest, Dr. SREE Assistant Coach and physio of Under-16 Red Star football team. We welcome you, sir, on behalf of our SNPS family. We are so fortunate to have Master Harikrishnan as Asian World Record holder in ball balancing. We welcome you, sir. I extend a hearty welcome to our manager, Shri Ian Maniyappan sir. We welcome you, sir. Next, I would like to welcome Shri Elias P. Joseph sir, our former Physical Education Department HOD. Welcome, sir. Next, I would like to welcome the Academic Director of SN Institutions and our former Principal, Shri Suresh M. Velayathan sir. Cool. We welcome you, sir.
Thank you.
Next, I would like the backbone of our SNPS family, our respected principal, Srimati Pratita ma'am. Welcome, ma'am. Last but not the least, I would like to sincerely welcome all my beloved teachers, parents, and my dear friends. Welcome you all. Once again, I welcome everyone to this session. Thank you.
Next, I invite our beloved manager, Shri Ian Maniyappan sir, for delivering the presidential address.
ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട പ്രിൻസിപ്പാൽ ശ്രീമതി പ്രതീത ടീച്ചർ അവர்களே, ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട ഡോക്ടർ അസീസ് അസറുദ്ദീൻ റസാഖ് സാർ അവர்களே, ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട എസ് എൻ ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂഷൻസ് അക്കാഡമിക് ഡയറക്ടർ ശ്രീ സുരേഷ് എം വേലായുധൻ സാർ അവர்களே, ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട SNBS Physical Education Head of Department ശ്രീ ഏലിയാസ് പി ജോസഫ് സാർ അവர்களே, ബഹുമാന്യരായ ഹെഡ് ബോയ്, ഹെഡ് ഗേൾ, മറ്റ് വിശിഷ്ടാതിഥികളെ, പ്രിയമുള്ള വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളെ, ബഹുമാന്യരായ അധ്യാപകരെ, സുഹൃത്തുക്കളെ, നമ്മുടെ ഇന്നത്തെ ഈ യോഗത്തിൻ്റെ ഉദ്ദേശ്യം ലോക കായിക ദിനത്തോടനുബന്ധിച്ച് നടത്തുന്ന ഒരു സെഷൻ നടത്തുക എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. ലോകത്ത് വിവിധ കാര്യങ്ങളിൽ ലോക ദിനമായി വളരെ ഏറെ ദിവസങ്ങൾ നമ്മൾ ആഘോഷിക്കാറും ആചരിക്കാറുമുണ്ട്. അതിൽ എടുത്തു പറയേണ്ട ഒരു ലോക ദിനമാണ് ഈ ലോക കായിക ദിനം എന്നുള്ള കാര്യത്തിൽ നമുക്ക് ആർക്കും തർക്കമില്ല. മുൻകാലങ്ങളിൽ കായിക പരിശീലനം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഒരു വിനോദ ഉപാധിയായിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ ഇന്ന് ഈ കായിക പരിശീലനം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഒരു വലിയ ഗൗരവമുള്ള ഒരു വിഷയമായി മാറി. നമ്മുടെ ജീവിതത്തിൽ അത്യന്താപേക്ഷിതമായിരിക്കുന്ന ഒരു കാര്യമാണ് ഇന്ന് ഈ കായിക രംഗം എന്നുള്ള കാര്യത്തിൽ തർക്കമില്ല. കായിക മത്സരങ്ങൾ സംഘടിപ്പിക്കുമ്പോൾ അതിലേറ്റവും വിശേഷമായി നമുക്ക് എടുത്തു പറയാവുന്നത്, സാധാരണ മറ്റു കാര്യങ്ങളിൽ ഒരു മത്സരം നടക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ എതിരാളികളെ ഒരു ശത്രുവായിട്ടാണ് കാണുന്നതെങ്കിൽ കായിക മത്സരങ്ങളിൽ എതിരാളികളെ മിത്രമായിട്ടാണ് കാണുന്നത്. മത്സരം കഴിഞ്ഞ് വിജയിയായി പ്രഖ്യാപിക്കുന്ന ടീം തൻ്റെ തൊട്ട് എതിരാളിയായിരുന്ന ആളെ ഹസ്തദാനം നൽകിയാണ് പിരിയാറ് പതിവ്. അവരുടെ ആ സ്നേഹം നിലനിർത്തിക്കൊണ്ടാണ് പോകുന്നത്. വീണ്ടും ഈ മത്സരത്തിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കേണ്ടി വരുമ്പോൾ മറ്റ് ടീമുകൾ ഒരു ശത്രുതാപരമായ നിലപാട് ഒരിക്കലും ഈ വിജയിയായ ടീമിനോട് പുലർത്താറില്ല. ഒരു സൗഹൃദമായ അന്തരീക്ഷത്തിലാണ് കായിക മത്സരങ്ങൾ നടത്താറുള്ളത്, നടക്കേണ്ടി വരുന്നത് അങ്ങനെ തന്നെയാണ്. തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ആ രീതിയിൽ ചിന്തിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഈ കായിക വിനോദം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഇന്ന് ജീവിതത്തിൻ്റെ ഒരു ഭാഗമാണെന്ന് ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ സൂചിപ്പിച്ചു. അത് നമ്മുടെ ജീവിതത്തിൽ എത്രത്തോളം അത്യന്താപേക്ഷിതമാണ് എന്നുള്ള കാര്യത്തിലും തർക്കമില്ല. കാരണം ഇന്നത്തെ സമൂഹം യാതൊരു വിധത്തിലുള്ള കായികപരമായ കഴിവുകളും ഇല്ലാതെ, പ്രത്യേകിച്ചും ഇന്ന് ഈ വിവര സാങ്കേതിക വിദ്യയുടെയൊക്കെ പശ്ചാത്തലത്തിൽ കുട്ടികൾ കൂടുതലും അതിനോട് ആഭിമുഖ്യം പുലർത്തി പോകുന്നു എന്നുള്ളത് നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാവുന്ന കാര്യമാണ്. അതിന് പകരം ഓരോ ഇനം കായിക രംഗത്ത് പരിശീലനത്തിൽ ഏർപ്പെടുകയും അതിൻ്റെ മത്സരങ്ങളിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കുകയും എല്ലാം ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ ശരീരത്തിന് ആവശ്യമായ എക്സർസൈസ് കിട്ടുന്നു എന്നുള്ളത് എടുത്തു പറയേണ്ട ഒരു വസ്തുതയാണ്. നല്ല ആരോഗ്യമുള്ള ഒരു ശരീരം നിലനിർത്തുന്നതിന് ഈ കായികമായ ഈ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങൾ നമ്മളെ വളരെയേറെ സഹായിക്കുന്നു. കായികമായി നമ്മുടെ ശരീരം നല്ല നിലയിൽ ആരോഗ്യസ്ഥിതിയിലാണെങ്കിൽ തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ആ ശരീരത്തിനുള്ളിൽ സ്ഥിതി ചെയ്യുന്ന മനസ്സും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ആരോഗ്യമുള്ള ഒരു മനസ്സായിരിക്കും. ആരോഗ്യമുള്ള ഒരു മനസ്സിലെ സൽചിന്തകൾ ഉദിക്കുകയുള്ളൂ, അതിൻ്റെ അടിസ്ഥാനത്തിൽ പ്രവർത്തിക്കുകയുള്ളൂ എന്നുള്ളത് നമ്മൾ എടുത്തു കാണേണ്ട ഒരു കാര്യമാണ്. അതിനു പകരം സങ്കുചിതമായ രീതിയിൽ നമ്മൾ ഇത്തരത്തിലുള്ള ഉപാധികളിലൊന്നും ഏർപ്പെടാതെ പോകുമ്പോൾ ആ പറയുന്ന രീതിയിലുള്ള ഒരു പ്രവർത്തനമൊന്നും നമ്മുടെ ശരീരത്തിന് ലഭിക്കുന്നില്ല, ഒരു ഉത്തേജനം നമ്മുടെ ശരീരത്തിന് ലഭിക്കുന്നില്ല എന്നുള്ളതാണ് വസ്തുത. അതിൽ നിന്നും വ്യത്യസ്തമായി നമ്മുടെ ഈ കായിക പരിപാടി, ആ കായികമായിട്ടുള്ള ഈ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങൾ തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും നമ്മുടെ സ്കൂൾ ജീവിതത്തിലും അതിനുശേഷവും അതിനു മുൻപുമെല്ലാം നമ്മളെ വളരെയേറെ സഹായിക്കുന്നു എന്നുള്ള കാര്യത്തിൽ തർക്കമില്ല. ഇന്നത്തെ ഈ യോഗത്തിൽ ഡോക്ടർ അസറുദ്ദീൻ റസാഖ് അവർകളെ പോലുള്ള ഒരു വിദഗ്ധനായയാൾ ഈ യോഗത്തിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കുന്നു എന്നുള്ളത് നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും സന്തോഷകരമായ ഒരു കാര്യമാണ്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ശ്രീനാരായണ പബ്ലിക് സ്കൂളിന് കായികപരമായ നമ്മുടെ സ്പോർട്സ് രംഗത്ത് ഒരു മേൽവിലാസം ഉണ്ടാക്കി എടുക്കാൻ പരമാവധി പ്രയത്നിച്ച് വളരെ ഏറെ ഭംഗിയായ നിലയിൽ ആ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങൾ നമ്മുടെ സ്കൂളിൽ നടത്തുവാനും നമ്മുടെ സ്കൂളിന് അത്തരത്തിലുള്ള യശസ് ഉണ്ടാക്കുവാനും അക്ഷീണം പ്രയത്നിച്ച ഏലിയാസ് സാറും ഈ യോഗത്തിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ഈ രണ്ട് കാര്യങ്ങളും നമ്മളെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം വളരെ പ്രയോജനകരമായ കാര്യമാണ്. അതോടൊപ്പം നമ്മളെല്ലാം ഇതിന് ഈ രംഗത്ത് മികച്ച നായകത്വം വഹിച്ച സുരേഷം വേലായൻ സാർ ഈ യോഗത്തിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും അതിയായ സന്തോഷമുള്ള കാര്യമാണ്. ഞാൻ കൂടുതൽ ദീർഘിപ്പിക്കുന്നില്ല. ഈ ചടങ്ങ് വളരെ ഭംഗിയായ നിലയിൽ നമുക്ക് നടത്താൻ കഴിയട്ടെ. അതിൻ്റെ പ്രയോജനം ഇതിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവർക്കും അവർ വഴി നമ്മുടെ സമൂഹത്തിനും ഉണ്ടാവട്ടെ എന്നുകൂടി ആശംസിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ വാക്കുകൾ ഉപസംഹരിക്കുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
Thank you, sir. Next, I welcome our beloved chief guest, Dr. Razak, to talk about academic excellence for sports and games. He is a AIFFD licensed coach, assistant coach and physio at Red Star Under-16 football team, Thrissur. Sir, please.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you can hear me. I'm Dr. Razak, a native of Malappuram. I'm a doctor by profession, but as she mentioned, my passion is football and sports related things. So I try to take along my sports career along with my profession. Right now I am in South Korea for a training. I have been working in Thrissur Mother Hospital for the last 3 years. And I would like to thank everyone, starting from Goshik, who invited me in the beginning, to all of the school members, especially the principal. And I would like also to thank Maniyappan sir for giving an introduction. And എന്താ പറയാ, മനയപ്പൻ സാർ ഞാൻ പറയാൻ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ച കുറേ മെയിൻ പോയിന്റ്സും റെലവെന്റ് ടോപ്പിക്സും പറയാതെ തന്നെ പറഞ്ഞു പോയി കുറേ കാര്യങ്ങൾ. അതൊക്കെ തന്നെയാണ് നിങ്ങൾ മനസ്സിലാക്കേണ്ടതും. But still I will try to give some inputs in my short period. I know it's a Sunday morning, so I'll be making it short so that it's good for you and me too, so that we can go into our daily activities. So let me try to share my presentation here. Can everyone see this? Can somebody approve? Hello?
No, sir. Your presentation not seen that.
Is it now?
No. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Yeah.
Now, is it fine?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So the topic given to me was academic excellence versus sports and games. So I hope you might be thinking why there is a medal with our group of Indian women's hockey team, because they never won anything. But it's not always about winning a medal, right? So as the school leader mentioned, National Sports Day is based on the birth anniversary of Major Dhyan Chand Singh. Even though hockey was our main sport in the past, and ever since we won the Cricket World Cup, I think we shifted off from hockey, and now it's more about cricket in our country rather than any other sports. But the last Olympics has proven that hockey is back to the rise again. So as I said, there was this issue with this presentation, the first slide. As I said, they never won the medal, but they won millions of hearts. So I want you all to know that it's not always about winning a medal or achieving something in your life. It's about how you reach there, and even if you fail in it, you learn many things. And regarding my topic heading, you can see that I changed my heading to academic excellence versus sports and games to academic excellence and sports and games. So it always should go hand in hand, not the other way around. So in the past, you all know, you might be knowing that the motto was always like study hard, good grades, and finally you get a good job. But do you think it's the same now? I don't think so. Like maybe not even in my generation, the generation before, maybe my parents' generation, it would have succeeded, this motto: study hard, you get good grades, and you get a good job. But unfortunately, that's not the situation now, because unemployment is the major problem in our country, facing in our country, not only in our country, all around the world. So I would say academic excellence purely based on grades is and was the past, as we have more unemployed graduates, which as I said, is a major issue. So not just studying and getting good grades will get you into good jobs or whatever you aim from your life. So is there a solution for this? I guess yes, there are different other solutions, but these solutions are mine, which I feel. So your teachers might be talking to you about other methods. Hopefully they will guide you in future too. But two methods which I feel I would like to share is skills and financial literacy. Skills, I feel, mainly depending on the sports, which I'll be focusing on my next slides, and then art, writing, and the rest of it. There are many other skills you can attain and which can help in your life, which you could take along with your studies. And financial literacy is something we all should be knowing in our life and taught very early in life. In my life, I learned it very late, like after passing my 30 years, after crossing my 30th year. So this is some topic which I would feel, which might be in your curriculum right now, but I feel if not, should be given focus. But that's not my focus for today, it's sports. So I think I would concentrate more about sports and academics. So I don't have to repeat this. You might have heard this proverb a million times. All work and no play makes Jack, Arun, Gobi, Muhammad, whoever makes a dull boy. And whether it helps, if it's the other way around, all play and no work or study, no, it doesn't work that way too. So we should always learn to prioritize our life, give proper importance to each things in our life. So since my topic is about academic excellence and sports, I would like to mention some of the benefits of sports, which I'm sure you all will be knowing pretty well. But still, I will try to emphasize on some of the matters which I would like to share with you all. The first of these skills is competition. I know competition is not good in many ways, but ultimately you face competition in every point of your life. So sports help you to get into all these competition, not just sports, all other field too. As I said, whichever the arts competitions and whatever possible competitions, you should be exposed to it in your early point of life, not at your later point of life. In competition means like you find competition wherever you go. Now you are in school, you will get similar kind of competition in universities, if you're finding a job. Even so, in finding a partner in your life, you will find a competition to find a girl or a boy in your life. So you should be trained enough to get into it. You might have many failures in between, but ultimately you will achieve success. So how competition helps? It helps to understands the healthy aspects of competition in a friendly environment. And based on a study by Ritchie in 2010, the statement was the students of all ages who participate in sports have been found to cope better with competition in other areas of their life. Apart from competition, physical exercise, as our beloved Sir Maniappan Sir told, like it helps in our health, improving our physical and mental health. And there are many studies out there which proves that sports gives better physical, psychological, and physiological benefits. And apart from, I don't want to explain more on the importance of physical exercise. As you all know, you might be knowing, you are not children anymore. And regarding social interaction, Well, sports help in many ways in the interactions. You participate in competitions, you go out of your own comfort place. In your case, in your same school, when you move out, you meet people of your same age, you meet people of different areas, you talk to them, you gain more knowledge. So social interaction is another major part which you have to play. And another most important thing is it relieves stress from your academic work. As I said, all work, no play makes you dull. So it depends on how you manage your time for sports. So again, another study, there are various studies. One study, all these studies prove that involving in sports activities have been associated with lower levels of depressive symptoms, increased happiness level, and also life satisfaction, and it will also improve students' health. Then there are these many important other factors like teamwork, responsibility, accountability, discipline, respect, communication, self-esteem, all of these. I don't want to focus on each other things, but at some point of time, somebody might have told you, but remember, it helps to form a good teamwork. A teamwork is a very important aspect it should never be about you personally in whatever things you enter. It should be always about teamwork. You can't achieve success on your own. You need people around you to help you to achieve there. So it's always about teamwork. And similarly, each parameters has its own importance. I don't want to go more onto it. So there are some factors which I would like to mention here, especially in sports importance in industrial development. It has been said that there is a close link between sports and countries' industrial development and the general progress of a society, which can be measured based on the Olympic medals nowadays by advanced countries. So can you all say what is the parameter which I named, or this order? This is the order which shows the current Olympics medal tally, where USA came first, China second, Russia, Great Britain, then Japan, Germany, and France. This was the order. And what is common in all of these countries? They all are developed countries. China and Japan are the only countries which are there in the top 5. And South Korea is just below France in this. And India, which we are always been nowhere in the Olympic tally, but the recent Olympics which took place in Tokyo has shown us that we are improving. We have our own problems like the population issue, and also hopefully soon we'll be among those lists. Then another thing which I wanted to mention here is about the Parkinson's law. Well, it states that work expands to fill available time. So if we give 2 hours to a task, we finish within 2 hours. But if you have plenty of time, like 6 hours of study, it ain't gonna be effective. So how sport help? It reduces the amount of study time, and which might improve efficiency. So the motto should be learn more in less time. So I don't know how many of you got this. Like if you have reached home probably around 3 or 4 p.m. I don't know your timings exactly. So you have around 6 to 7 hours at home, productive hours, which you can involve into something along with other co-curricular activities. So you reach home, and then what you do? It's based on how you prioritize your timings. So if you plan going home and thinking that I'll be spending some time on my books, studying my topics, and then in between I'll do some other works, and ultimately you won't do anything. But instead, if you plan, like if you reach by 4 or 5 p.m. and you spend 2 hours for sports or some sort of physical activity, then that time is gone. So you'll be having 2 or 3 hours left. So what you do is that you try to finish those work in that 2 hours. So it will be more effective in your life. So try to read about this more and try to focus and prioritize on these things. So this is a chart which I found in Google. Sorry to mention that, not my own. This graph is taken from a study taken from United States. So on this left side of the graph, you can see 3 boxes where how people get involved in sports in different areas. So in the first box, you can see based on the level of health condition. So people might choose sports or physical activities just to prevent disease, so that they don't get any disease, or improve physical mental health. They understand the importance of physical and mental health, so just they get involved in it. And for some people, it reduces impression. They feel that it reduces depression, so they get into sports. And then the next box, you can see the co-curricular activity importance, where some might know that there is importance of teamwork and they want to improve themselves. So they get into teamwork and they develop commitments also. By commitments, I mean the commitment to a fellow team member, or commitment to your leader or the school and the nation. It goes along like that. So they want that sort of things in their life. So they try to be involved in such things, and ultimately sportsmanship. And then the last box is where we need this kind of thing, like importantly in our area, especially in Kerala, in India, where there should be facilities provided by the schools or universities, so that there is they at least involve the only form of physical exercise or physical involvement in their life will be in school, in that physical education program or something, so that some people might be not least interested in sports or doing some physical activity. So when you make it mandatory or compulsory, they are forced to it. So it should be part of the school curriculum. I hope it is. And so for many, it will be like friends influence. Like if my friend is not that interested in sports, I might be talking about sports and bringing him into my play areas, so I can develop interest in him too. So that's another way. And finally, everything is for some people do it for feeling safe and secure. So everything comes onto this last box. Like you either choose sports as an interest or a hobby, as a self-awareness, like as I said, to improve physical and mental health, and many do it as a leisure satisfaction, which might be the commonest way, I guess. And ultimately, these things can combine and lead to an improved grade or improved cognitive learning and educational aspirations. So ultimately, with all these things, you can achieve something excellent in your academic things. If you academic things in your academical studies and things like that, all these matters help. So how sports helped me? Well, it helped me in giving more friends, because I value my friends, and I believe the friends thing and the friends importance has a major role in our life, in your later life, for you guys and girls. So try to be having more friends as much you can. Well, it helped me into making quick decisions. Now I'm a doctor, a surgeon. So in sports, you have to make quick decisions in a small matter of seconds. So all these things help me in my work. So whichever work you end up, these things will help you. And the teamwork, I think I have mentioned its importance in the past slides, so I'm not going on to again more. Care and affection. As you get more involved in sports, you give more care to your friends, your fellow teammates, and you'll develop the sort of care and affection, and which can be shown in your life, in your future too. And name and recognition is important. Don't get misguided by the name and recognition thing. From what I meant about name and recognition for me as a person is that I have met many people during my college life and outside my college and school, because I was active in sports. So when I move out and go for these competitions, I meet new people and new friends. So that is the name which I try to gain, or the recognition I want, not the name or recognition which I get through social medias or certificates, and the news, medias, things like that. The name and recognition, what I meant is about how much people know you in your life outside your own area, not just focus on your job and your thing, but outside your areas too. So, as I said, I would like to stop with my presentation with this. I don't have much more to say to you guys. And as I said, it's a Sunday morning. I know you all want to go into some other things, so I'm stopping with this. So I just wanted to tell you all guys, and girls that success and academic excellence is not about winning or gaining something. It's a collective thing, and sports has to play an important aspect in your life. Not just sports or many games or physical exercise, everything helps. So thank you once again. I thank you everyone, and including Gaushik and you all for listening to me patiently. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Enjoy the game. Chase your dreams. Dreams do come true. These are the famous words of Sachin Tendulkar. Next, I invite our guest, beloved Harikrishnan Yes, for showing his talent. He won the Asia World Record holder in ball balancing. Sir, please.
Can I visible?
Yes, sir.
സാറേ പ്രോഗ്രാം തുടങ്ങിക്കോട്ടെ?
തുടങ്ങിക്കോളൂ സാറേ.
പിന്നെ എല്ലാവരും കൂടി പറയുവാണ്, ഇന്നത്തെ ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാമിൽ എന്നെ വിളിച്ചതിൽ വളരെയധികം സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. പിന്നെ ഞാൻ ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് റൂമിൽ നിന്നുകൊണ്ട് പ്രോഗ്രാം ചെയ്യുന്നു. അപ്പൊ അതിൻ്റെതായ പരിമിതികളുണ്ട്. അപ്പൊ എല്ലാവരും ക്ഷമിക്കുക. പ്രോഗ്രാം സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യണം.
Check this out.
Them chickens jacking my style. They try to copy my swagger. I'm on that next now. I'm so 3008. You so 2008. I got that boom, boom, boom. That future boom, boom, boom. Let me get more.
Gotta get get. Gotta get get. Gotta get get. Gotta
ചെയ്യാനുള്ള പരമാവധി ചെയ്യാം.
Thank you, Hari sir.
Thank you, sir. Next, I invite the academic director of SN institution, respected Suresh Verai, to deliver the felicitation.
Good morning, all of you, once again. Respected Maniappan sir, Dr. Asruddin sir, and all other persons, personalities. First of all, I would like to congratulate Mr. Kaushik for organizing such a very nice program. And I also would like to thank Dr. Asruddin sir for giving a very valuable motivational speech to our students. The thing I noticed is very beautiful topic, nice topic, sports versus academic excellency, which we always used to talk in our school, because both should be balanced. I think so. Children are balancing it. Otherwise, there is no use for sports as well as academics. Then, on this auspicious occasion, I do remember a lot of things happened in our school. I got the opportunity to participate in the first Kho championship organized at our school for the first time. Our school, popularly known as Kho, giving more emphasis to Kho. I think it was on 99, the first Kho meet was happened. After that, in my tenure also, 4 Kho state level championships we hosted, and our students participated at national level also. Both boys team as well as girls team participated in national level, and a lot of other achievements, especially when we started adding more and more items to our Fridays program. Lot of additions we made, like skating added, then cricket, we created a cricket pitch, then table tennis, besides volleyball, basketball. So our school is always giving too much importance to sports. Also that is very good, I think, because being a healthy person is nowadays is very, very important. Anyway, and one thing Dr. said is very, very apt in our school also, learn more in less time. Okay, children, I think all of you might have heard that. So work on that, everyone. And once again, I am giving my special appreciation for the sports department, for Kaushik and Soumya, for their great effort. Okay, so keep it up, do it well.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, children, I am always hearing your achievements, especially a lot of children got a lot of fabulous prizes in other areas also, co-curricular activities also. Thank you, children, keep going, and all the best, study well. Okay, thank you, doctor, once again. On behalf of our SNPS family, I am giving advance thanks to Dr. Sir. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day, children.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The best teachers are those who show where to look, but don't tell you what to see. These are the famous words of Alexander K. Trenfor. Next, I invite our former physical education teacher, respected Elias sir, to deliver his message.
Good morning to all of you. Respected and sir, Chief Guest, Dr. Asudin sir, sir, our principal, Pejita Madam, the school head girl, Parvies, head boy, Vihal Manoj, school staff, non-teaching staff, parents, my dear students. This ശ്രവിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാ ശ്രോതാക്കൾക്കും എൻ്റെ വിനീതമായ നമസ്കാരം. ഇന്ന് സ്പോർട്സ് ഡേ ആണല്ലോ. എന്താണ് സ്പോർട്സ് ഡേ കൊണ്ട് ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നത്? നമ്മുടെ വീട്ടിൽ ഒരു പേപ്പർ വന്നാൽ ആ പേപ്പറിന്റെ ഒരു വശത്ത് മുഴുവൻ എന്താണ് കൊടുത്തിരിക്കുന്നത്? സ്പോർട്സിന്റെ ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് ആണ് കൊടുക്കുന്നത്. അപ്പൊ അതിന്റെ വില, അതിന് പ്രചോദനം കിട്ടുന്നത് എന്താ? നമ്മുടെ ആളുകൾക്ക് ഈ സ്പോർട്സ് എന്താണെന്നുള്ളത് അറിയുവാനും അതിന്റെ പ്രസക്തി വളർത്തിയെടുക്കുവാനും സാധിക്കുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ. പിന്നെ സ്പോർട്സ് ഒരു കുട്ടി ശാരീരിക മാനസിക വികസനത്തിന് ഏറ്റവും അത്യാവശ്യമുള്ള ഒരു വിനോദമാണ് കായിക വിനോദങ്ങളിൽ ഏർപ്പെടുക. കായിക വിനോദങ്ങളിൽ കൂടി മാത്രമേ ഒരു മനുഷ്യന് യഥാർത്ഥത്തിൽ അവന്റെ ജീവിതത്തിലേക്ക് വളരുന്നതിനുള്ള ശക്തി കേന്ദ്രീകരിക്കാൻ സാധിക്കുകയുള്ളൂ. ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മുടെ സ്കൂളിനെ സംബന്ധിച്ച് SN പബ്ലിക് സ്കൂളിനെ പറ്റിയും KP ഹൈസ്കൂളിനെ പറ്റിയും എല്ലാം പറയുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ഒത്തിരി സാധ്യതകൾ നമ്മൾ നാഷണൽ ലെവലിൽ പോലും നമുക്ക് ഒത്തിരി അവാർഡുകൾ കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ആ അവാർഡുകൾക്കൊക്കെ കാരണം നമ്മുടെ മാനേജ്മെന്റും നമ്മുടെ സ്കൂളിലെ നാട്ടുകാരും കുട്ടികളും രക്ഷകർത്താക്കളും എല്ലാം അധ്യാപകരും എല്ലാം ഒത്തൊരുമിച്ച് പ്രവർത്തിച്ചതിന്റെ ഫലമാണ്. അത് നിലനിർത്തി കൊണ്ടുപോകാൻ സാധിക്കണം. പക്ഷേ കുറച്ച് ഈ 1-2 വർഷമായിട്ട് ഈ കൊറോണ കാലത്ത് നമുക്കിതിനൊന്നും സാധിക്കുന്നില്ല. അതൊരു ദയനീയമായ കാഴ്ചപ്പാടാണ്. അത് മാറി നമുക്കൊരു നല്ല നാളെ പ്രതീക്ഷിക്കാം. അതോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ നമ്മുടെ സ്കൂളിൽ നിന്നും ഖോഖോ, ഫുട്ബോൾ, ബാസ്കറ്റ്ബോൾ, ക്രിക്കറ്റ്, വോളിബോൾ ഇതിനെല്ലാം നമ്മൾ ടീംസ് പോയിട്ടുണ്ട്. എന്നിരുന്നാലും ഖോഖോ നമ്മൾ നാഷണൽ ലെവലിൽ 4 times നമ്മൾ നാഷണൽ ലെവലിൽ തന്നെ പാർട്ടിസിപ്പേറ്റ് ചെയ്തു. അതിൽ നമ്മൾ ബെസ്റ്റ് സ്കൂൾ എന്ന ഒരു ട്രോഫി നമ്മുടെ നാഷണൽ ലെവലിൽ നമ്മുടെ പേര് SN പബ്ലിക് സ്കൂളിന്റെ പേര് നമ്മുടെ ഉണ്ട്. അപ്പൊ നമ്മളെ സംബന്ധിച്ച് നമുക്ക് ഒത്തിരി കാര്യങ്ങൾ നമുക്ക് അവിടെ നിന്ന് ലഭിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പൊ അത് തുടർന്ന് പോകണമെങ്കിൽ നമ്മളുടെ പ്രവർത്തനം മുന്നോട്ട് പോകണം. കൊറോണ കാലമായതുകൊണ്ട് നമുക്കൊന്നും സാധിക്കുന്നില്ല. വീടുകളിൽ കുട്ടികൾ ഇപ്പൊ ഫോണും വെച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ഇരിക്കുക അല്ലാതെ ഒരു തരത്തിലും ഒന്നും ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിക്കാത്ത ഒരു പരിസ്ഥിതിയാണ്. പക്ഷെ അതും മാറും, നല്ലൊരു കാലം വരും. എന്നിരുന്നാലും വീടുകളിൽ തന്നെ കായിക വിനോദങ്ങളിൽ യോഗ മറ്റു പല കാര്യങ്ങളും ചെയ്ത് നമ്മളുടെ ആരോഗ്യം സംരക്ഷിക്കുക. ആരോഗ്യം സംരക്ഷിക്കുന്നതോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ ഈ പ്രവർത്തനത്തിൽ ഏർപ്പെടുമ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ മാനസിക ശാരീരിക ഉല്ലാസം കിട്ടുന്നതിന് വേറെ ഒരു മാർഗവുമില്ല. ഇത് മാത്രമേ നമ്മുടെ നമുക്ക് ആവശ്യമായിട്ട് കിട്ടുന്നുള്ളൂ. ഇപ്പൊ ഒരു കാര്യം ഞാൻ ഒന്നുകൂടെ ഓർപ്പിക്കുന്നു. നമ്മുടെ സ്കൂളിലെ നമ്മുടെ സെമിനാർ ഇത്
Thank you, sir. The pain you feel today will be the stronger you feel tomorrow. As we are in on-air mode, our friends Nihal, Amirud, Advaita and Anushree is coming some interesting videos. Let's watch it. Mr. J for his speech based on why August 29 as the National Sports Day.
A warm good morning to one and all. I'm here to say a few words on the importance of National Sports Day. National Sports Day is celebrated on 29th of August every year in remembrance of the great hockey legend Major Dhyan Chand. Major Dhyan Chand Singh, born on 29th of August 1905, was a legendary hockey player who led India to the gold in 1928, 1932 and 1936 Olympic Games. The National Sports Awards such as Major Dhyan Chand Khel Ratna Award, the highest sporting honor of the Republic of India, Arjuna Award and Dronacharya Award for the best coaches in the country are given on National Sports Day. On this day, the state and central governments organize various sporting events and seminars. These are done to attract children and the young generation, along with adults, to get more involved in sports and other physical activities. Sports Day is held to be an inspiration for the young generation to participate in more physical activities. Winning or losing is only secondary. Participation should be the primary objective of Sports Day. Thank you.
Neeraj Chopra. Yes, we all are familiar with the person. He is an athlete who competes in javelin throw in the Tokyo Olympics 2021. He is a great inspiration. Next, I welcome Siddhika S. Prabha to tell us more about Neeraj Chopra.
Sublime morning, everyone. The 7th of August 2021 was an unforgettable, remarkable, and glorious day for every Indian. The moment when the Indian national anthem was heard at the Tokyo Olympic Stadium, the minds of all Indians were jumping delightfully and proudly with Neeraj Chopra, the gold medal winner in the javelin throw. Neeraj Chopra is an Indian athlete who represents India in the javelin throw. He is ranked as the Junior Commission Officer or the Subedar in the Indian Army. He lives in a joint family with more than 17 members in Panipat, Haryana. He was a chubby and mysterious kid in his childhood. As an obese child, at his age of 11, he weighed 80 kilos. To get into shape, he visited the Panipat Stadium during his vacations. Although he was running to shed his weight, he didn't particularly enjoy it. He used to stand at some distance and watch his senior, Jayveer, who was represented Haryana in the javelin practice. One day, at his behest, he tried the javelin and discovered that he could throw it far, and this realization helped him regain his self-esteem. He left his home when he was 14 because of the lack of facilities in his village. Athletes from Haryana are winning at the national, international and Olympics level, but his village still doesn't have even a playground. Whenever he stayed there, he needed to practice on the road. He started his training at the Sports Authority of India, Panchkula, Haryana, and due to the lack of proper facilities, he pursued his training at the Tau Devi Lal Stadium, which is in Panchkula, Haryana. Jayveer Chowdhury, his senior, spotted his potential as a javelin thrower and helped him in his training. He practiced on a synthetic track for the first time and got to train with the athletes who are playing at the national level. He played the first junior nationals in Lucknow in 2012 and broke a national record with a throw of 68.46 meters. And after years of training, he participated in several national and international level javelin throw competitions and brought laurels to the nation. He won medals in competitions like Asian Games, Asian Championships, and Commonwealth Games. In 2016, on winning the U20 World Championship, making a national record, the CEO of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, congratulated him on the social media. He was appointed as the Junior Commission Officer or the Naib Subedar rank in the Indian Army. Later, he was selected for training at the Mission Olympics wing and also at the Army Sports Institute in Pune. He was then promoted from the Naib Subedar rank to Subedar rank. He was selected as the flag bearer of India in the Asian Games 2018. He represented India in the javelin throw competition at the Tokyo Olympics 2020, which was held in 2021 due to the pandemic condition. On 7th August 2021, he won a gold medal at the Tokyo Olympics 2020 with a mark of 87.58 meters and became the first Indian to win a gold medal at the Tokyo 2020. He is the second Indian who has won a gold medal in Olympics after the Indian shooter Abhinav Bindra. Neeraj Chopra has proven that when there is a will, then there is a way. He has done his armed forces and the nation proud like many other Olympians who have created history in the Tokyo 2020. Definitely it is right. When there is a will, then there is a way. And with this, I'm concluding my words. Thank you and have a glorious day.
There are many facts about sports that we didn't know. Here comes Devanand to aware about it.
A warm good morning to one and all. I am Devanand and today I am here in front of you to tell some interesting facts about sports. The man on the NBA logo was a former player named Jerry West, and he was one of the many players featured in the NBA Hall of Fame. The first Olympic race was won by a chef named Corubus, which was held in BC 776. Tug of war was an Olympic event from 1900 to 1920. The only sport played on the moon was a game of golf, which was recorded in 1971. The record for the most Olympic medals won is held by a swimmer named Michael Phelps with a total of 28 medals. Identifying players by their jersey name and number was popularized by baseball. Left-handed people are good at particular sports. At the inaugural Olympics in 1896, the first place winners received silver medals rather than gold medals. The Summer Olympics of 1956 was held at two places. One is Australia and other one is Stockholm. London is the only city which have hosted the Olympics 3 times. According to the World Sports Encyclopedia, there are about 8,000 sports. The colors of the Olympic rings represents the flags of the country which competed at the Olympics in 1912 at the time the rings were created. Thank you and have a nice day.
Now, I invite our Honorable Principal, Pridida Ma'am, for delivering Principal's address.
Most respected Manager Shri Ian Maniyappan Sir, Academic Director Shri Suresham Valaidan Sir, Guest of the Day Dr. Asruddin Rasak Sir, Special Guest Master Hari Krishnan, Most Lovable Elia Sir, Teachers, Parents and my dear children. A very happy and enthusiastic morning to all of you. And let me wish you all a very happy sports day. Dear children, actually, I'm left with nothing much to speak to you because whatever I planned to tell you have already been spoken to you by our manager sir, our guest Asruddin sir, Suresh sir, and our children. As Suresh sir said, our school is very rich in sports facilities. But it's too sad that for the last 2 years, all those facilities are left like orphans. All those facilities are waiting for the children to come back to school. And I know, my dear children, during this pandemic time, the thing you miss the most is not your classrooms, not your teachers, not your lessons, but the playground and your friends. The moments you spent with your friends when you were playing games. I know you all are missing it very, very badly. So let us all pray together and let us all hope that everything will be back to normal and you will be able to come back to school. And once again, our school will be very happy to see all of you are chirping, running around, giggling, laughing. And though we are all locked up in 4 walls of our homes, there are much things to do. There are things like, now you must have seen what your friends have shown. Nihal, Amirul, Anushri, they were all given you many suggestions which you can do at home to maintain your physical and mental strength. And even I should appreciate Mr. Hari Krishnan. Though he is affected with COVID, he was able to perform for you all today. And whatever he has achieved, he didn't achieve in a day. It is through years of practice. That's what you should also understand. And there is hard work which is needed to achieve something. And usually there is a practice by students and even by parents. When you reach 9th standard or 10th standard, you all stop practicing your physical activities. You stop your games, sports, taking the name of board examinations, thinking that it may affect your academics badly. But our today's guest, Dr. Asruddin, you can take him as a role model. He has excelled in his academics. He has chosen his profession as a doctor. But at the same time, he was able to manage his passion. You know how much effort is needed for a student to become a doctor. How much time he needs to spend for his academics. But he is a person who found a balance between academics and physical education. And today, he is successful in his profession, and at the same time, he is very happy taking forward his passion. Similarly, children, you should also learn to manage your time well. We all have 24 hours in a day. Learn to manage it very well so that you can excel in your academics and at the same time, you can spend equal time to build your physical strength and to be mentally strength and be happy. You become very happy when you indulge in activities which you like. So I wish all my children learn to manage their time and all my children excel in their academics, and at the same time they all work hard to bring laurels to school and laurels to your home by excelling in sports activities too. For that, a determined mind is needed. And I'm sure you will all work like that. Once again, I take this opportunity to congratulate our physical education department, Gaushik sir and Sandhya miss, to organize such an excellent program. Each and every program was very good, and I'm sure it has motivated all of you very well. So my heartiest congratulations to them, and I congratulate all the teachers and the students who worked behind it to make this webinar a success. And once again, I wish all of you a very happy Sports Day. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now we have come to the end of the session. We should conclude it with vote. Here comes senior head boy Nihal Manoj to propose the vote of thanks.
A warm good morning to one and all. It's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of the school. First of all, I would like to mention our deep sense of appreciation towards our chief guest, Dr. Asruddin Razzaq, for his wonderful explanation on the topic academic excellence versus sports and games, and for his inspirational thoughts. Next, I would like to thank Master Hari Krishnan S for his wonderful display of talent and for sparing time for our event in this situation. Next, I would like to thank our manager Ian Maniyappan sir for his valuable support. Next, I would like to thank Elias sir for his inspirational words and guidance. We have been very fortunate to be assisted by our academic director Suresh M. Velayudan sir and our school principal Pradita ma'am for giving us constant support and encouragement. So I would like to thank both of them. Next, I would like to thank our physical education teachers for organizing and coordinating this wonderful event. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the teachers and students for being such wonderful spectators throughout this event. So I would like to thank all of you.
Well, as we believe that any special occasion is incomplete without national anthem of our beloved country. Thus, I welcome Parvati S. Nayak for national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गादा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
With that, we enter the session. Thank you all. Have a nice day.